Hello students, I am Abhishek Bhadoria. So today we will discuss problems on convection. So read the statement of the problem. The air at 20 degrees centigrade and 1.013 bar flows over a rectangular container with top surface 750 mm long in direction of flow and 1 meter wide at 35 meter per second. Determine the heat transfer from the top surface maintained at 60 degrees centigrade. Use the following properties of air at average temperature of 40 degrees centigrade. So the thermophysical properties are given. Okay, that means dynamic viscosity, specific heat, and the thermal conductivity is given in the problem. And the following correlations are given for determining average heat transfer coefficient. Okay, so this is the statement of the problem. Now, after reading the statement, now write down what is given in the problem. Okay, so the pressure is given. The pressure value is 1.013 bar. Okay, the length is given. The length is 0.75 meters. The width is given. Width is 1 meter, and the velocity is 35 meter per second. Okay, now calculate mean film temperature. So what is mean film temperature? Mean film temperature is the average of surface temperature and the ambient temperature. So surface temperature is 60 degrees centigrade. Okay, this one, and the ambient temperature is 20 degrees centigrade. So mean film temperature is the average of surface temperature and ambient temperature. So we can find mean film temperature. So mean film temperature is 40 degrees centigrade. Now we have to calculate the heat transfer from the top surface. Okay, so how can I find this? Basically, we need to, first of all, we need to find the type of flow. Okay, so how can I find the type of flow? On the basis of Reynolds number. Okay, and then we will use the particular identity which is given in the problem. Okay, so first of all I will calculate Reynolds number, and after calculating Reynolds number we will use the particular identity which is applicable after calculating Reynolds number. Okay, then we'll calculate Nusselt number, and after calculating Nusselt number we can easily calculate heat transfer coefficient, because Nusselt number is equal to HL divided by K. So we can find the value of H. Okay, now let us calculate Reynolds number. So Reynolds number is rho UL by mu. Okay, air is flowing along 0.75 meter. Okay, so 0.75 meter is the characteristic dimension. Okay, so the air is flowing along 0.75 meters. So this length is the characteristic dimension. So the Reynolds number will be equal to rho UL by mu, or I can say UL by nu. Okay, so what is given in the problem? The density is not given, and the kinematic viscosity is also not given. Okay, so that means we have the density is not given, so we have to find the value of density. So how can I find the value of density? The air pressure is given. Okay, so we will apply the gas equation for air. So it is equal to it can be given by P is equal to rho RT. So from this we can write rho is equal to P divided by RT. So from this we can calculate the value of density. Okay, the pressure value is given. Okay, the pressure value is given in bars, so take proper conversion. Divided by R is a gas constant. Okay, 287. Then T is the temperature, so convert the temperature value in Kelvin, so you can find the value of density. Okay, now density is known, we have calculated value of density. The value of velocity is also given, the value of length is given 0.75, and the value of mu is also known to us. You feed the value, so you can calculate the value of Reynolds number. Okay, now we can say this value is greater than 5 into 10 to the power 5. Okay, if it is greater than 5 into 10 to the power 5, so that means the second correlation will be applicable for solving this problem. Okay, Now we will use this second correlation. Okay, now that means by applying this correlation we can easily calculate Nusselt number. Okay, now Nusselt number is equal to HL divided by K. Okay, now Reynolds number we have already calculated. Now what is required? We have to calculate Prandtl's number. So let's calculate Prandtl's number. So how can I calculate Prandtl's number? Prandtl's number can be calculated by this expression mu Cp by K. So mu Cp and K, all the values are known to us. It is given in the problem. So you just feed the value, you can calculate Prandtl's number. Otherwise you can calculate the Prandtl's number by the expression nu by alpha. Okay, but nu and alpha both are not given in the problem. Mu, Cp and K, all the values are given in the problem, so you calculate the Prandtl's number by this expression. Okay, now we have calculated Prandtl's number. So put the value of Reynolds number and Prandtl's number in this expression, so you can calculate Nusselt number, and Nusselt number is equal to HL by K. Okay, so what does this indicate? Nu bar indicates the average value of Nusselt number. For calculating average value of Nusselt number, we need to calculate H bar, that is the average value of convective heat transfer coefficient. Okay, so we have calculated Nusselt number, and Nusselt number is equal to HL by K. Okay, the value of L and K is known to us, so from this we can calculate the value of H, that is convective heat transfer coefficient. Now our aim is to find the heat transfer rate. Okay, what we have to find? We have to find the heat transfer from the top surface. Okay, that means we have to find the value of Q. That can definitely heat transfer takes place by convection, so apply Newton's law of cooling. So Q is equal to HA delta T. Okay, this H bar, that is the average value of convective heat transfer coefficient, this value we have already calculated. AS, surface area. Okay, so surface area is this is a plate, the dimension is this is 0.75 meter long and 1 meter wide, so 0.75 into 1, and then delta T, that is Ts minus T infinity. So surface temperature is 60 and ambient temperature is 20. So you feed the value, so you can calculate heat transfer rate. So this is the answer, 2560.8 watt. Okay, now let's discuss another problem. So read the statement of the problem. A flat plate 1 meter wide and 1.5 meter long is to be maintained at 90 degrees centigrade in air when free stream temperature is 10 degrees centigrade. Determine the velocity at which air must flow over the plate so that the rate of energy dissipation from the plate is 3.75 kilowatt. The expression for the calculating Nusselt number is given, that means empirical correlation is given in the problem, and the thermophysical properties of air are given at 50 degrees centigrade. Okay, now let's solve this problem. So first of all, write down what is given in the problem. So first of all, write down what is given in the problem. So what is given in the problem? Write down. The length is given. The length is 1.5 meter. The width is 1 meter. What is surface temperature? This plate is maintained at 90 degrees centigrade. 90 degrees centigrade is the surface temperature. Okay. Okay, and then the ambient temperature is 10 degrees centigrade. Okay, and the heat dissipation is given as 3.75 kilowatt. Okay, now calculate mean film temperature. So mean film temperature is the average of surface temperature and ambient temperature, that is 90 plus 10 divided by 2, so it is 50 degrees centigrade. Okay, so the thermophysical properties are given at the mean film temperature in the question. Okay, that means the thermophysical properties are already given in the problem at mean film temperature. If it is not given in the problem, then you have to calculate mean film temperature, and at mean film temperature, from the properties of saturated air table, you need to find all the thermophysical properties. Okay, you have to calculate mean film temperature, and at mean film temperature, from the properties of saturated air table, you have to find all the thermophysical properties, right? Now, uh, so what is to be determined? We have to find the value of velocity. Okay, so how will you find velocity? So let's find the value of h. So how can I calculate the value of h? By applying Newton's law of cooling. Q is equal to Ha delta T. Okay, so the value of Q is given. It is 3.75 kilowatt. So convert this in watt. Okay, h value, this we have to find. Now the surface area, length into width. So 1.5 into 1 multiplied by Ts minus T infinity. So Ts is 90 and T infinity is 10. Okay, so you put the value. So the only unknown is h bar, that is convective heat transfer coefficient. So we can calculate the value of convective heat transfer coefficient. So it is 31.25 watt per meter square degree centigrade. Now the correlation is given in the problem. Nusselt number is equal to HL by K, and this is equal to this. This correlation is given in the problem. Okay. Now h bar we have already calculated. L value, we know the value of L, we know the value of K. Okay. Now what is unknown? The Reynolds number is unknown here. Okay. So what about Prandtl's number? We can calculate Prandtl's number. Okay. But Prandtl's number is already given in the problem. So you feed the value of Prandtl's number directly. Okay. So everything is known to us. The only unknown is Reynolds number. So one equation, one unknown. You solve this, so you can find Reynolds number. Okay. So we can find Reynolds number. And what is Reynolds number? Reynolds number is equal to rho ul by mu, where L is the characteristic dimension, because the flow takes place along the length. Okay, flow takes place along the length of the flat plate. So L is the characteristic dimension. So we have to calculate Reynolds number for the entire length of the flat plate. Okay, so the expression for calculating Reynolds number is rho ul by mu. Okay, so the density is known to us, dynamic viscosity is known to us, the length is known to us. Okay, so the only unknown is u, that is velocity. You put all the values, so you can find the required value of velocity. Okay, so 15.5 meter per second is answer.